Greetings, Minecrafters, and welcome to another Minecraft discussion on this beautifully sunny day in northern Vermont in my very cheerful office. My name is Kimberly Quinn, and I am thrilled to discuss one of my favorite topics today, which is becoming the master of your own meaning. Mastery of meaning. That is what we are really on this earth to do, right? Learn how to love ourselves and other people. And then to have enormous fun along the way with your purpose. So we're going to talk about mastering your meaning. So I think I have 6 steps here. I made a couple of notes just so I kind of stay on track as my mind, as you know, like shiny object chaser. So number one, actually, no, not number one. I'm going to preface. We're going to talk about the subconscious mind because we've talked about that the last couple of videos. And it is really, really, really important to get that about 95, 96% of everything we say and do each and every day is like on autopilot. It's coming from the vault. And that's the subconscious mind. So even though, you know, Freud got a bad rap for a lot of things, I don't think anybody can dispute his work with the unconscious mind, because that's just, it is what drives the bus. It is the power behind what we're saying and doing each and every day. And how the stuff gets in there is by what we've allowed in, what we've told ourselves, what other people have said to us, and then of course we continue to confirm that, because the subconscious mind is, you know, literally when we're walking around, okay, I walk out in the hallway and I'll be like kind of busy. We're walking around, the subconscious mind is literally like, picture it like with the tweezers, like pulling stuff out of conversations and circumstances and situations and what everything to fit with what it already believes, which is confirmation bias. So, and a lot of that stuff is negative. All the ways we learned we didn't measure up, well, the subconscious mind is like, you know, picking and choosing and, you know, kind of sticking the pieces in the puzzle to make it all fit, like it's always known that they fit. And this is unconscious. So unless we bring it up here, we're going to continue to not have change in our lives, not have positive change, because we're being driven around by this computer program that isn't gonna, until it's rebooted, is gonna do the same thing. Okay, so this is what we're talking about: master your meaning. So in order to get on this track and reprogram the subconscious mind, okay, and it is very, very, very possible. I almost said easy, but it's not easy. Very, 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 very possible. Like anything, it takes awareness and stick-to-itness. Okay, so the number one is to know the language of the mind. The language of the mind is thoughts, right? Thoughts. So we're talking about the conscious mind, and the conscious mind is what feeds the unconscious mind. So that, therefore, that sort of space or gap in there is where we have the choice to what we allow in, because thoughts come first and feelings come second, and actions or behavior third. Even if there's milliseconds, we are still actively making choices. When you're zoning out on autopilot, realize that stuff's getting in there, you're allowing it in. It's kind of like just opening the front door to your house and going away for the weekend. Who knows what's walking in there? Same kind of thing. So the thoughts we allow in create our lives. Literally, we are the captains of our own ship, and we allow what gets on the boat. I'm just saying, and which way it goes. Okay, so the next one, number 2, is to know the language of the body. This is enormously important. The language of the body is feelings, okay? So thoughts come first. They get relayed eventually also to the body. And here's the thing: when we allow enough thoughts in there and the feelings are happening in the body, at a certain point, the body is very, very smart. Every cell of your body is paying attention. So those feelings can take on a life of their own. Okay, and the body will just start doing things, okay, because this is what I do. This is how I feel. I know how to feel, and I will also seek out other people who also confirm this feeling. So if I have this big betrayal or abandonment feeling, I'm going to subconsciously seek out other people who have the same experience. We can then feel abandoned together separately, and it keeps the whole thing going on, okay? So know the language of the mind, know the language of the body, and then we are going to visualize. There's gigantic power in visualization. Okay, you don't have to actually be able to be, don't necessarily have to be sighted to be able to visualize, which sounds nuts. But people who are non-sighted can also visualize. So what we want to do is know the thoughts, know the feelings, and then we're going to visualize what you really see for yourself, okay? What you really see for yourself. So to actually picture it. And we're talking about the feelings too. Feelings first feel it. What does it feel like to be confident? Actually, you have to go someplace quiet, maybe meditation music or just quiet, total quiet. Nothing with words, no music with words, because the mind is going to try to decipher those. So that isn't a great way to meditate on this. Just like trying to put, like if I put a stop sign up right now and said don't read it, you can't do that because the brain has to read it. Same thing with music with words, okay? So it has to be like acoustical or just quiet, all right? And then feel, as you go into your visualization, first feel, what is it like to feel confident? Just feel it. Feel it. Try your hardest, even if you don't feel it, just invite it. I feel confident. I feel confident. What does it feel like to feel confident? What does it feel like to feel worthy? Okay? What does it feel like to be prosperous? And actually do your best to, even if you last only a minute at first or even 30 seconds, you're training the brain. The brain loves patterns. So keep at it. What does it feel to be prosperous? And then actually visualize. What does that look like? Like, let's say it's a confidence thing. Maybe visualize speaking up at work more. I'm not saying being totally mouthy, okay? Just maybe raising your hand. Hey, I have an idea for a project, okay? Or being assertive with somebody you'd like to go to lunch with. I don't even mean romantically. Maybe there's a little friends group that they kind of go off and do their thing, and you really like to, and say, hey, guys, I'd love to go too. Visualize that stuff. If there's maybe just politics going on at work and you want to just raise your hand and say, I disagree with that. And that's maybe amped up a little bit, okay? But picture that. If you picture yourself being worthy, okay? Picture yourself being worthy. And maybe somebody's just kind of going by you a lot, or maybe not even intentionally, but you're putting it out there, right? Maybe do another one of these. Worthy. Prosperous. What is it like? What does prosperous look like? Does prosperous look like a partner in your life? A new place to live? Maybe a vacation? Does it look like a beautiful garden and you picture yourself buying the bulbs and stuff? Because I don't want to have a lot of emphasis on money. Money can be prosperous too, but to create a little garden for yourself, or a huge garden, or if you're urban, even beautiful window boxes, or on a terrace or something like that, or bonsai trees. I've done that myself. Picture what it looks like to be prosperous, or maybe it's bringing a dog into your life, but actually see it. Picture the children. Picture the picket fence. Picture more friends. Picture going out. Maybe if it's really difficult for you to make friends right now, and I've got some of this with students coming out of the Rona and the isolation, picture yourself going to movies or the cafeteria for lunch, but feel it and then visualize it. Okay, that was the fourth one. And then, fourth one is believe, because the thoughts amped up turn into beliefs. So things called seed beliefs. Seed beliefs are in the unconscious mind. So you might believe, that's all the not enough stuff too, and it might be positive. There's definitely some positive stuff. And it's just how we're wired for negativity for primitive reasons. But anyway, back when Sabretooth's running around and stuff like that. So if you have believed you're not smart enough, social enough, thin enough, intelligent enough, whatever enough, we've got to turn the conscious thoughts, repeat, affirm, plaster that stuff on your mirror, on your fridge, in the bathroom, make wallpaper out of it, something, okay? It will eventually sort of spit out the old crap and fill it with, I believe I'm smart. I believe I'm smart. What can really help this is mirror work, like looking into the mirror and saying, I love you. I really, really, really love you, Kimmy. Okay? Kim, you are so intelligent. Oh my gosh, you are so creative. Just look at the stuff you've done. You're so, I'm making this one up, okay? Look at what a fabulous garden, because anybody knows me knows plants fear me, but what a beautiful garden. Wow, do you have a green thumb? You have See, I slipped. 10 green fingers and 10 green toes. Wow, look at you. You're a gardening wizard. Wow, look at the amazing parent you are. Look at the amazing partner you are. You are an incredible friend to have. I wish I had a friend like you. Ba, 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 ba. Mirror work, okay? And then affirm all day long. And then number 5, I have try your best to let go of the fear of failure. Definitely stop the failure talk and the mistake talk, because there is no such thing. We are all doing our best. And when it doesn't align with what our goals are, whatever, okay, it's just a redirection. It's learning is what it is. No mistakes, no failure. Just delete those words out of your vocabulary, because they're just corrections and redirections. It's all, we're doing our best every day in every way, and it's important to realize that. Okay, and the 6th one is assume love, because we want to get to to really be seeing your own value, because everything stems from knowing our own value. So if you're not quite there yet, just assume it, just say it. Okay, maybe more mirror work. I am lovable. I really, really love you, Kim. You are so freaking lovable. And look at you, you're adorable. Say it all to yourself, okay? So that was it. Master your meaning. Number 1, language of the mind. Number 2, know the language of the body. Number 3, feel it first and then visualize. Number 4, believe, so that it's also not a surprise whenever it is you truly are inviting into your life actually shows up. Don't be shocked. You're worth it. Okay? Feel that stuff. Be like, wow. Say thank you, though. Thank you to the universe. The universe loves gratitude. Loves gratitude. Thank you, though I'm not surprised. Bring it on, okay? 5, let go of the fear of failure or mistakes, because they don't really exist, okay? They don't exist. We're being redirected, and we're going to be in alignment with our personality and the divine connection that holds us all together. And then number 6, assume love. That's it. Master your meaning. This is Kimberly Quinn signing off from my very cheerful office on the very beautiful campus of Champlain College in Burlington, Vermont. Have a mindful day and master your meaning.